screen today, delivered via high-speed airmail. This is Aerotone News. Airborne shipping, the new king of commerce. Across all 23 American nations, old-fashioned trains, ships, and trucks are no match for the modern Zeppelin. Shipments have never been faster. Mountains, forests, and rivers, no problem for these luxury liners of the sky. But with modern air shipping comes modern air pirates, the scourge of the skies. Not since the days of wooden ships and iron men have pirates so cursed the world. Hunting the skies between the Americas for loot and cargo, and even the occasional kidnapping. But such villainy is answered in force. Government militias and private security companies have responded, raising their own air forces to fight the criminals, to beat the devils at their own game. Score one for the good guys. The Parade of Aces. The hair-raising adventures of these heroes have captured the imagination of the world. New York ladies' man, loyal showstopper Crawford. Aviation security pioneer Paladin Blake. Hollywood blonde shell Charlie Steele. Ex-pirate turned pirate hunter Easter Whitaker. The Parade of Infamy, the villains of the air. Double-crossing ex-Texas Air Ranger, the murderous Marshal Bill Redmond. From Wall Street raider to Zeppelin bandit, the vicious Jonathan Genghis Khan. The pirate with a secret purpose, the brilliant and mysterious Black Swan. Don't let her beauty fool you, boys. This one's too hot to handle. And the Undertaker of the Sky out of Skyhaven, cold-blooded newcomer Ulysses Booth. But the pirate's short life of fame, daring, and fortune always ends the same, in a twisted metal coffin. The battle rages on, but justice will prevail. The criminals of the air...
What gives, boss? You, the world-famous Nathan Zachary, didn't even make it into this month's Parade of Infamy.
Trust me, Jacko. With what I've got planned, we will.
Hello, and welcome to Night in Games. This is a game I've been looking forward to playing with you guys for a while now. Probably not many people familiar with it. It's probably in my top 5 favorite games of all time. It's Crimson Skies. This game came out in 2000, I believe. It came out in September of 2000. To put that into context, when this game came out, I was probably 2 weeks into my first year of high school. So that's how old this game is. That is how old I am. And we're going to be playing this game. It's amazing. It's one of my absolute favorites. So we need a name. So in this game we play as Gentleman Pirate Nathan Zachary. However, we're gonna go with, let's see, what should we go with? I wonder. The old favorite.
Boss, this is Sparks. You still alive in there?
Yeah.
Geez, Skipper, you're missing the whole works. The party, the cookout, the women. When are you going to join us?
I'll be down when I can, kid.
See, I told you. He's not budging.
Give me that thing. Chief, it's Tex. Not only are you missing Big John's choice eats, but Justine here says she ain't done with you yet.
Nathan, where are you? We miss you. I miss you.
Chief, you plain work too hard.
Plain work too hard. See? Because there's the airplanes and the... Oh, I just made myself feel bad.
Double-crossing us in Cuba, but he's sleeping with the fishes now, and he'll figure out some plan to make us all rich again. You always do.
Tex, let's not ever talk about Lucas Miles again. Understood? Now I've got work to do.
He's hopeless. Here, you try.
Jack here. What are you reading now, Zachary? British politics, shipping reports?
The Secret Journeys, a Hawaiian oral history of Sir Francis Drake, 1578 to 1580. Got it yesterday.
You see, that's sad. That you need to get out more.
Fascinating. Everyone thinks Captain Cook discovered the Hawaiian Islands in 1778, but in 1579, the English privateer Sir Francis Drake was here. He lost his largest ship, the Teresa, in a storm near here, off the Kapa'awi Islands. All hands presumed lost.
Oh, wow, no kidding. 1579, cheese and crackers. You know, I'll be sure to tell the crew.
Jacko,
Yeah.
we're not here for fun. We're here for treasure. Remember that leather map we pinched in Tortuga?
2 years ago. Yeah, sure. How could I forget?
I finally figured out what it is. It's the map of the Teresa's last route. Jack, she was full of stolen Spanish gold. And I think I found her.
Why, you old devil.
You old devil. Alright, so, on to the first mission, more or less. So this is a very sort of steampunky themed game. It's sort of set in sort of 1940s, 1950s, alternate reality. And we are Nathan Zachary, the leader of the Fortune Hunters, who are a group of gentlemen pirates. And we travel the skies in our Zeppelin, the Pandora, I believe. And yeah, so we're the good guys, essentially. We're pirates, but we're kind of Robin Hood-y pirates. And one of my favorite parts of this game is the plane construction. You can build your own planes and deck them out however you want. I'm pretty sure for this first mission we actually can't build anything. Let's try the monkey turkey. Yeah, we're just gonna spell it Turku. Plane. Oh, we can't spell plane. I'm pretty sure we can't build this yet. It's building planes is entirely dependent on cost, and so the more money you have, the more you can build. There's really no other limit. Currently, we have none. You can also sell planes, as I recall. Just can't remember how the hell to do it. I'm pretty sure at the moment we can't anyways, because you have to have a minimum of 2 planes. And for one for me, one for my co-pilot. Or, sorry, my wingman, as it were. So yeah, you have to have a minimum of 2. And right now we have exactly 2. So I'm pretty sure for the first mission we can't build ourselves a fresh new plane. We'll have to go with what they give us. But that's alright. We'll give that a try.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Say, those Medusas must throw some kind of party.
The canned coffee can't help, sir.
I have coffee right here, actually.
Now, here's the whole works. Jack's filled you in on the real reason we're in Hawaii. Drake's gold. Okay. Now I've managed to narrow the list of potential sites down to 3. The first site is in this cliff here, on the Kapa'awi Islands.
Hey, how does shipwreck get way up there?
We're looking for the treasure, Jack, not the ship.
Oh, yeah, the treasure.
The survivors may have rescued the gold from the wreck and hid it up on this cliff. Or I figure they may have buried it in this valley here at the second site. Or maybe the wreckage washed ashore into the same valley during a storm. Now the third and last site's out here somewhere, probably in this reef. I'll need only 1 wingman for today's mission.
Yeah, sure, make me do all the work.
Actually, Jack, I was thinking of taking Betty.
What?
Yes,
Betty.
You'll get over it, Jack. We gotta give the new pilots as much flying time as we can afford. It's pretty quiet out there today, so I'm gonna give Betty here some tips on how to fly like a fortune hunter. Besides, Jack, I want you to ride with me in my plane. We'll check out each site from the air, get the lay of the land. If we find anything, I'll circle back around so you can bail out and verify the location from the ground.
Yeah, well, don't come crying to me when she shoots your tail off or something, okay?
Oh, you mean like that story Big John was telling me about you over Virginia, Jack? You know, the one where you shot up your own plane?
Hey,
Remember
that wasn't my fault.
Oh, sure.
What do you know? New kid's got moxie. You're all right.
Betty,
She's
I'll meet
got
you outside,
moxie.
airborne in 15.
I'm just gonna say right now, if anyone on here says spunky, I'm gonna laugh.
Job sewn up.
I'll be there.
Oh, I love the 1950s crazy overacting. Oh, I love it. It's my favorite. So right now we are going to be flying the Gypsy Magic, which is a Devastator. Not much we can do about loadout really at this moment, and our wingman, who is Betty, as we just heard, will be in the nave. Eventually, once we get ourselves a third plane, we're gonna end up dumping the Gypsy Magic. We're just gonna sell it and buy something better. But we can't do that right now, so we will fly the mission. That is quite a photo. You get all kinds of little memento photos throughout this game that you can set up on your desk. I'm sure we'll get a look at them at some point. And this is the Pandora, of course. It's our home base. we can take off and dock from this Zeppelin. It's pretty cool. We're gonna be seeing tons of the old Pandora throughout this. Now I do have like my mouse, joystick, keyboard, and microphone all set up here, so I'm kind of juggling between them. Hopefully there's not going to be too much noise coming off of this joystick, but I'll do what I can to keep it quiet for that. Alright, so here we are. Get a feel for the old plane. You also, there's all kinds of little stunts and stuff.
There's one of the sights over there. See it? Stone carvings could give a guy the creeps.
Fly close to it, boys, and see if you can see anything. There might be something else good down there.
All kinds of stunts you can do in this game. This is one of them on this level. And if you pull them off, you get little special photos and stuff. This is one right here, but I can never make it, so I'm not going to. We're supposed to go under that palm tree.
See that? Looks like some sort of camp. Then it belonged to a survivor of the wreck.
Worth checking out for?
Definitely.
Now, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but I actually do have my pilot's license. I'm a licensed pilot. So if I crash horribly, please don't think any less of me.
Boys, do you see it?
At it, girl. That's it, all right. Now that's the main treasure site, I'm sure of it. Jack, I'm going to fly over the side again. Get ready to bail out for a closer look.
I hope you had a light lunch, because we're gonna be pulling some shit here. If you feel the need to puke, please don't, Jack, because I still have to fly this thing around a bit after you jump out, so I take that as a kindness. Thank you. See you, Jack.
Let us know what you find down there, buddy.
Pandora, this is Jack. Moving to Site 3. Looks like we hit the jackpot.
Copy that. Pandora on the way.
No need to follow that order, Spark. Now that you found our treasure, Nathan, you and your floozy can
Uh-oh.
if you know what's good for you.
Your treasure. Nice try, sister. But this claim is mine. Pirates Code, fair and square. You tell Justine that spending a night with me does not mean she gets to spend my loot.
I mean, I'll buy you a coffee or something if you want, but this is a fucking pirate ship. It's mine.
British markings on it, probably stolen, judging by the state of it. Looks like they're making a play for the treasure right now. We have to stop that Zeppelin.
Are those spare fuel tanks stacked in the cargo bays? They have shoot be written all over them.
Good eye. Get those tanks. That should put a kink in their plans.
Someone in behind us. Should also be stated that this is a very arcadey combat flight simulator. It you really can't stall these planes out if you try. Come back here, you. Come back here. Ah! Keep trying to hit him with these rockets, but my aim is a little off. Time to take out that Zeppelin.
You say, Betty, you're a regular wildcat. Not a half bad pilot either.
I just don't like no one calling me floozy, that's all.
You women will be the end of me.
You women with your moxie and your poodle skirts and your internal reproductive systems. You'll be the end of me.
After your first proper flight. You want to head back to the Pandora and call it a day, or scout around some more?
I'm good, boss. Whatever you want, I'll follow you.
Alright, so that's basically the first mission down. It's pretty simple mission, pretty straightforward. Now we can try and dock with the Pandora. It's not always the easiest thing to do, but I'll give it my best. You can auto dock once you get into a certain range, but let's see if I can pull this off.
Looks good, kid, but we shall see.
There we are. So we'll get taken to the debriefing screen now, which will show us all kinds of little news items and stuff, things we've found, things that have happened. And so it says we took down 3 standard Kestrel enemies. If we ever face an ace, it'll have a little star on it, which is a more challenging one. The Medusas. And a book from a page from that book, I believe, that he was talking about Drake's. Whatever. And there's a picture of us flying through that little cave there. Right. Okay, so we made a little money. Someone who wants to publish our adventures. And yeah, so it also says there's that $900 that they were saying there. So there's $900 there. And I guess that's time to head back to the cabin. And on to the next mission.
Me and Betty's little scuffle with the Medusas have made us a popular dance partner. The spotters just sighted a group of British Balmoral bombers and their fighter escort headed our way.
British? What are they doing in Hawaii?
We'll deal with that later. Right now, it looks like they want the treasure for themselves.
So what now, boss?
2 things. Stop those bombers from blowing our treasure to Kingdom Come, and find out where they came from.
Oh, sure, we can just ask him. Excuse me, old chap, mind telling me the location of your secret military base?
Right.
First things first, Jack. When we launch, we'll hit their fighter escort. After we shoot down the fighters, destroy all the bombers but 1. After we isolate that last bomber, I'm going to force them to let me board.
What?
Jack, you'll fly shotgun with me. I'll fly over the last bomber and match its speed. Once I've got us in position, Jack will take over my plane so I can climb out and jump down onto the bomber's wing and climb into the cockpit. Once I have control of the Balmoral and the rest of the fighter escorts have been cleared out, we'll head back and dock with the Pandora.
I know the Balmorals are swanky machines, Captain, but nice enough to risk your neck for? What gives?
Now, I'm hoping there's a map, code book, or a talkative pilot on that bomber so we can find out where all these Brits are coming from. I don't want any more surprise visitors spoiling our plans to rescue that gold from the sea. Now everyone get ready. We launch in 5.
Right. In 5. So this is the mission. We don't have any wingman listed here. We're going to be taking out the Gypsy Magic again because we don't have a new one, but we are about to get one because we're going to capture a bomber. And throughout the game, we'll be capturing different planes and taking them for ourselves. And those ones you can't actually sell, any of the ones you've captured, but it does free up space in our hangar that we can sort of start deleting old ones and selling them off and buying new ones to replace them. This is a pretty cool mission, so this should hopefully go well, at least, hopefully. We're gonna get ourselves a giant fucking bomber, and it's gonna be cool. So, what have we got? We've got 3 Balmorals, couple of Peacemakers. That one's coming right at me. Ha-ha! Who are you? Peacemaker, there we go. We want to take out his escorts. Take out all the bomber escorts. Oh, he's right on my ass. See if we can't shake him off and get behind him. Not too likely, mate. Sorry to any British watchers. Now, we move on to the Balmorals. There's one. Ooh, Sir Charles Emmett Winthrop. So this guy's an ace. Come here, you. All right. Time to steal us a Balmoral. Now we're going to take a little bit of pot shots from this because it's got a rear-facing gun. So we're going to try and get over top. Slow it down. There we are. Come on, Nathan! You can do it! Almost there. And there we are. Brand new plane, ladies and gentlemen. A giant ass bomber. Look at how many, it's got what, how many, 8 hard points. That the gauge top left is our hard points, which is where we sit all our rockets. Each one has 3 rockets on it. Wow. A little close, buddy. Yeah, sometimes the AI in this game can be not great. They have a tendency to fly right in your path and stuff, so you have to kind of watch out for them. See if we can dock one this big. It's a little more sluggish than that little Devastator. Devastators are actually pretty agile in comparison to this hulking thing. So, we're gonna decrease speed a little bit. Try and line up with our docking hook. Hope our AI wingmen don't fucking run into us while we're all slow. Oh, there we go. And as I recall, this one has folding wings, which is kind of cool. Wings fold up to get it into the hangar. And there we go. Mission's done. Killed one. We got 1 ace down, 2 Balmorals, and 3 peacemakers. Not too bad. And we got a Valor to Hero Medal of Valor. Oh yeah. And we also got the blueprints for the Balmoral. So now if we want to go in and make planes, we can make a Balmoral as well. Basically any plane that we have encountered, we can make. So that's one there that'll be interesting. Now, there's really probably not much over here, except that we beat the ace. Because we didn't do any fancy little stunts, but I'm going to try and do a bunch of those as we move on in this game, because they're more fun. It's a little more interesting that way. But I think that probably wrapped things up for this episode of Night in Games. Got you a nice little introductory taste of this game. We'll be moving on. We'll be playing all the way through this game. Let's have a look at the... oh my. Hello. Oh. Okay, well, that's it for this game, this episode. We'll see you next time. Subscribe, like, comment. Good night, sweet internets.